boots on the ground, putting it down, get up, get up. I got something to tell you. I don't think they want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Best-selling researcher Mickey D, a.k.a. the Baby Knockout Goat. I host The Scoop. I want to thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to be on your electronic device. Today, we're going to talk about this strategic uranium strategic reserve, guys. We're going to talk about that here in a second. We've been waiting for this information for a long time. We've been waiting for the government to give out their contracts so we could see which companies we could latch on to. Even though we had an idea, we really didn't know until the government made some noise about it and put these contracts out. You know, The Scoop's for your education, your entertainment, your information. I'm not a stockbroker, not a money man, not a financial advisor. I'm an author, research, put it in black and white, so you have it for days, weeks, months, and years to come. You go to Amazon.com, you get the audiobook, paperback book, or the ebook. All that's for you guys. If you need some baby knockouts, if you need some stocks in this area, you can take a look at the last video where I go over one of the ETFs that's getting ready to go through a split right now. I think that split will be good. I compared it to the late great, well, it's not late, it's AOL back in the day in the 90s when they were doing these splits, and they put themselves in position to do these splits, and they made people a lot of money. I believe that the management right now of Sprott with their URNM, the Sprott uranium miners, when they do theirs, they're going to be in position. You got guys over there that are really, really knowledgeable, just like, you know, Steve Case was back in the day, on top of it, you know, with AOL. But anyway, they took his company and stuff from him. It's a bad time for him, you know. Anyway, guys, I want to wish all of you a happy holiday season. I want to thank you for your support this year. Merry Christmas to you. You see that big jolly guy back there. Happy Kwanzaa to you. Happy Hanukkah to you. Whatever you celebrate, hope you have a happy and safe holiday season with you and your family. Guys, the topic of the minute, if you're not a subscriber, once again, go ahead and hit subscribe. We'd love to have you on board here. I don't want to waste up too much of your time here. I know you're with your family. You're having a great, great time. But a couple of our companies have been singled out by the government. And the government has said that, hey, we're going to give you guys contracts because our strategic uranium reserve needs to be supplied. So we think that you can do it. So we're going to take a look here at these two particular companies, and then an additional company that we thought, that I thought back in the day here, and it was one of our JTs, not the JT that the Bitcoin JT, but one of the other JTs overseas. I'm in America, so he's overseas. He's kicked a little love on Twitter for your host here, and we appreciate it. But let's take a look and see where we can go from here, guys. It hasn't been the best of years. It's been a setup year. You know, we're set up to go into 23, especially with uranium. We're set up to have a big, big year. Actually, big years. Big years we're set up with uranium right now. So I do think it's going to be a winner. I thought it was going to be a winner years ago. If you haven't had a copy of the books, like I said, go to Amazon.com. You can get How to Invest in Uranium Now. Now is a good time, better than ever. How to Invest in Uranium Now. It has companies in there, Baby Knockout companies in there. I have my 10 at the back of the book. And, you know, most of my books have companies in there. You guys know the deal. I'm preaching to the choir. I want to thank, once again, all of you for your support this year. Let's take a look. Just a quick note here from JT on Twitter. Not our JT. This is JT with numbers here. Mickey D, my man, you called it really early. My respect. Respect to you, my man. That this is the other JT. We have a picture of the Bitcoin JT. Where's that Bitcoin JT? There he is, Bitcoin JT. Where have you been, Bitcoin JT? Give me a call here. Well, we'll catch up with him. This is the tweet that the JT with the numbers was referring to. a tweet that I made in June. I was talking about it before then, but let's go with it. 3 of our favorite uranium stocks, UUUU, PENMF, URG, those are the Peninsula, UR Energy, and Uranium Fuels, may be in position to win contracts for the U.S. Reserve. Maybe, there's a big maybe there with the question mark. Keep an eye on it. Politics involved. Now, you guys know, when there's politics involved, anything can happen. Well, Peninsula awarded supply contract for U.S. Strategic Uranium Reserve. Now, they're going to, Peninsula will be, how much should we be looking at? Supply 300 through Strata, their affiliate there, supply contract between Strata and the U.S. government. We're talking about 300,000 pounds of U.S. Originated U3O8 for the Uranium Reserve Fund. That is fantastic. Congratulations, Baby Knockout Peninsula. Wayne over there has stuck to his guns, and he has a contract with the government. Along with Peninsula Energy, Energy Fuels awarded to sell 18.5 million of uranium to U.S. Uranium Reserve. Now, you guys, you got to remember, Peninsula Energy, I did have some people contact me. Yeah, Mickey D, Peninsula Energy is in Australia, so they're not going to be part of that. You're wrong. No. You're wrong, Mickey D. You're wrong. Well, I was actually right. Anyway, we'll talk about that another time. They do have a project in Wyoming, guys, and they've been producing before. They're a prior producer. But Energy Fuels, guys, 18.5 million. You know, it's a drop in the bucket, but it's a big drop in the bucket. And the Department of Energy program supports critical domestic clean energy, all that, PEN.AX. I will leave this article for you to read. It's a uranium reserve coup for Mr. Chalmers and his group over there. He has done a fantastic job throughout the years. So it is great to see companies that we have gotten really, really low now are starting to mature. Energy Fuels at under $1 was a bargain. I believe at under $6, at under... I always start selling like I have the last time. I sold $10, $11. So I'm going to be selling early. I don't know if we can repeat what Energy Fuels did the last cycle. Let me show you. Guys, remember, this is a long-term trade. In 2020, you can see UUUU, Energy Fuels, break out nicely here. But guys, I personally, I was in this stock way back here, 2018, 2017. I wasn't going to miss it because I only had, I had under 50 shares. I think I had about 25 shares or so when it went up, when it was way up as we maxed the chart out. It was way up. Way up here, as you can see, way over here. This thing was up. It peaked out, guys, at over like over $200, and of course it came down, and it was still you know, it still had a nice little run before Fukushima there in right here, in this run right here, Fukushima top. And then, you know, we've been doing our thing here. We've got the volume. Past performance is not indicative of future performance, but this thing could really do some rocking and rolling. Peninsula's chart doesn't quite look as pretty as Energy Fuels, but in a little time, I guess they'll get it together. A nice little share count there. I think a reverse split, those kind of splits I don't like. I think that may be in the works here. And with some of these, especially a producer like this, if the, you know, spot uranium price, long-term uranium prices keep going up, it's going to be all right, guys. Even with the split on this one, not like the other split that I liked that we did the other day. I like this split also in the long term here. If they decide, I have no knowledge that management is talking about doing anything. I'm just saying that that's what's needed right now, this stock will do much better, I think, if that happens. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, guys. And remember, like I said before, in 2004 to 2007, into 2007, the S&P gained 30%, while the uranium market went ballistic. A basket of stocks would have gotten you over 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000%, almost easy, guys. So are we going to repeat that now with another bull market in commodities? Time will tell. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family. Have a wonderful, safe weekend. Sorry, guys, I did forget one thing that I wanted to tell you. Bill Gates, you know, he's building the power plant there in Wyoming. And it's been put on hold, I think, for a couple years. Bill Gates' nuclear power plant stalled by Russian fuel holdup. See, the Russians, right, if we can't get fuel or if there's a holdup in the supply chain, look to some of our companies to work this out big time, guys. Big time. Love you. Take care. God bless.